South Korea's U.S. policy in the Lee era, 4 predictions. 1. Pragmatic diplomacy centered on national interest, alliance maintained, tone adjusted. The South Korea-U.S. alliance will continue, but uncritical alignment will be avoided. An independent diplomatic stance that confidently presents differences when needed may be strengthened. Example, even in summits with the U.S., a stance of cooperation, but domestic economy first is expected. 2. Strong pushback against U.S. protectionist laws hurting Korean companies. U.S.-centered laws, such as the IRA and CHIPS Act, are disadvantaging Korean companies. The Lee Jae-myung administration is likely to demand firm and specific renegotiations for affected sectors. Negotiations to adjust investment conditions and recover investments by major firms like Samsung and Hyundai may also be pursued. 3. Defense cost-sharing talks, emphasis on the principle of fair burden. It's highly likely that a second Trump administration will resume pressure to increase Korea's defense contributions. The Lee administration will try to block unreasonable hikes under the principle of fair burden. While security cooperation will be maintained, securing financial autonomy will be key. 4. Response to supply chain shifts and tariff pressure, industry protecting diplomacy. Strengthened protectionism under a Trump administration could directly harm key industries like autos, steel, and batteries. The Lee administration may develop customized countermeasures for each industry and consider WTO complaints or trade retaliation if necessary. What does Korea's new policy mean for America? If South Korea shifts its U.S. policy under President Lee Jae-myung, how does that affect you as an American? 1. Tougher talks, same alliance. Korea still wants to be America's ally, but not America's follower. Lee's government plans to stand up for its own interests, even if it means clashing with the White House or Congress. Impact: U.S. foreign policy in Asia might face slower agreements, more negotiation. But a more independent Korea could also mean a stronger partner. 2. Trade laws, Korea pushes back. Korean companies feel squeezed by the IRA and CHIPS Act. Impact: this could intensify corporate lobbying, renegotiations, or even lawsuits. U.S. consumers might feel it through jobs, prices, or tech delays. 3. Defense costs, a big no to sharp increases. Trump may ask allies to pay more again, but Lee will insist on fair burden sharing. Impact: expect debates in Congress and headlines on Fox and CNN. 4. Trade retaliation? It's on the table. If the U.S. raises tariffs, Korea might fight back. Industries like cars, steel, and batteries are watching closely. Impact: tensions could hit American exporters and raise prices for U.S. shoppers. Bottom line? Korea isn't turning anti-American. It's just putting Korea first. And that means tougher talks, slower deals, and a new kind of partnership.